So, anytime a business is going to look into podcasting, there's several things they have to think through. But I also think there's some barriers they put in front of themselves that might keep them from entering the podcast space when they don't need to hold themselves back for that particular reason. One of which is the idea that because there are so many out there, it's just not even worth it. It's almost like there are so many podcasts out there. The joke is that everybody has one. So you're thinking, what's the point? There's no way to really compete with that or stand out. While there are so many podcasts out there, there's also a ton of overlap. A lot of these shows sound alike, and listeners have noticed this because they talk about it online. They want deeper dives into topics, less repetition. They want something different. And I would even go as far as to saying, hey, if you can put a little effort into audio quality and some editing, you're also going to stand out. There are lots of opportunities to create something different with your show. The problem is human beings make podcasts, right? Then that's not really a problem. It's how human beings approach podcasts, which is unfortunately the way human beings produce a lot of content, which is they go out there and they see what other people are doing and go, that's what we need to do right there. And then they just put their spin on it, their branding on it. It's the exact same thing. And they put it out there and they feel good about, hey, other people are doing it. It must work. That must be the way it's done. And now we've done it. Well, what you've done is you've now given the listener or the viewer or the content consumer, however your audience, I guess, another version of the same thing. There's actually a term for this. It's called kleptomania. It's like this accidental plagiarism of seeing something else and saying, oh, let's do that, but we are doing that because it's comfortable for us when the listener is wanting something different. So that's what's blending in. It's not so much that when you create that show, you're blending into everything else that's out there. But if you copy what a lot of other people are doing, then you are blending in. So what I'm saying is there's just a lot more you can do with a podcast, especially with all the tools you have today. There's things you can do to provide some entertainment value. You can add some creative format to the show where it's not just sounding like you hit record, say stuff, and upload it. You can work to become a better interviewer and ask better questions. You could have more of a conversational interview instead of following a list and have some active listening and conversation involved in it. Sometimes that alone will make you stand out because you're already a better interview than most of the ones out there that are following the same script, following the same questions. And, if you just take a little more time to develop a little more value for your audience, it can go a long way. And don't forget, just because a show is out there doesn't mean they're still producing episodes. Because that's the other thing you have to remember. If you're showing consistency, either every week or every other week, then you're going to stand out, obviously, with those who aren't producing shows anymore. Don't worry about the number of podcasts out there because research shows that people want something different. They want something better. They want to be engaged and entertained. And you have all kinds of ways to do that. I mean, that's one of the things I help businesses with is developing a show like that. So there are so many ways you can stand out. The way you blend in is copying what everybody else does.